All right, everyone. We put a hold on the panels, and this morning I'm by myself here. So instead of trying to mess with those nice panels by myself and potentially dropping them or scratching them, I've moved back over to the pump part of the project here. So we got this this diesel pump, the injection pump, back now. It was gone through and rebuilt completely. Here's actually the bag of O-rings and gaskets from inside there, and all them components that they went through and redid and cleaned up for us, and they also cleaned up the exterior as well. I've been taking a deep dive here for the first hour of the day, trying to learn how to time this engine right and put the pump on so that when we get everything primed, she'll fire and everything's lined up right. So to kind of share with you what I got cooking here, starting off over here by the oil filters. We took that cover off here, and you can kind of see there's little marks inside there. I got that lined up on 18 degrees. Pump, I believe, is set for cylinder number 1 to be at the top. I'm not going to take the cover off the top to figure that out. We're gonna take our chances over on the other side, 50-50 chance here from what I understand, and see if she fires. So back over to the pump side of things. I got that all unwrapped and ready to go, and then I came back over here studying things. So I took this outer cover here off, and they did send some gaskets for that, so I'm gonna replace this one. And I took that off because the gear on the pump, I'm gonna have to wiggle back and forth and probably take these 3 little bolts out to get that to line up on the gears. And then also in here, I had this cover off. There's a little line in there showing that 18 degrees is the correct setting, from what I understand, talking to the guys that walked me through this. By no means is this a tutorial. This is me just trying to figure it out with the help of some guys over the phone. So don't think I know what I'm doing. I'm figuring it out as we go here, and you guys will find out if I get lucky. Let's get that pump over here. I think I'm ready to slide it in and try to line up that gear. I gotta say too, that pump that we sent off and that diesel shop we chose, they show that they do some professional work. We told them go all out, get it rebuilt nice, and they plugged everything nice, cleaned everything nice. They definitely know what they're doing up there, from what I've gathered just looking at how their work is presented. Checking back in, we have the gear lined up, I think, and the bolts tightened in there. We got most of our lines on here now. I left the lines going to the injectors off for now. We're gonna try to prime the system at least through the pump, and we're gonna put the injector lines on and then prime all the lines going to the injectors, and making sure we have fuel through the whole system here, so that when we do go to try to start it and crank it over, we know if it's timing that's the issue. I don't want to be thinking that I have air in the system. I want to know that it's because I'm not timed correctly, being I'm kind of doing a shortcut method here and just hoping and praying that we're lined up right. So let's take the fuel filters off here, make sure we get them filled up when we open the valve on the tank, and then we'll start pumping, get some diesel coming out of the top of the pump here, and then get it shot up to the injectors. Ooh. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, we got everything together. Mason's down here now, so he's gonna help me crank, and maybe I gotta crack injectors or lines to the injectors. We'll see how this goes. Fingers crossed that I got everything timed right, and that 50-50 shot is I'm hoping we get lucky. So I guess this is the moral of the story here. So let's give her a go and see if she fires. Cracked all the injector lines while Mason was cranking. We had fuel spitting out at the top of them. I think we got a lot of the air out. Maybe we're on the wrong side of that 50% chance here, so we're gonna pull that cover off again here, pull that gear off, spin it one more round to where we get back to that 18 degree, and then slide our gear back on, and then we'll try to fire again. Come on, baby. Let's do it. You ready? Let's do it. It's alive! Man, talk about a great way to end off here before Mason and I go to lunch. There's a little local restaurant that just opened back up for the season. And I was like, I want to end off on a high note before we go to lunch. So
now it's time to get ice cream.
Yep, perfect timing. So I'm good. I'm happy now. We have everything, I think, timed the way we should. I'm assuming there's plenty of oils in that pump and stuff that got to burn off, and same with junk in them lines. Happy with what we got cooking here. So gonna go grab some lunch with Mason. Be right back here and bolt everything back together, tighten and tension everything, and then on to the next part of the project. So we'll see you guys after lunch here. Okay, we're back. Had a nice lunch and tightened everything up. Gave her another 5 minutes or so of running and kind of brake cleaned some of this fuel and oil that was on this pump. Made sure we didn't have any real obvious leaks, and I think we're good. I did take off some of our high quality paint job, but the plan is to clean up the rest of the tools around here, and then I got a rattle can. We'll paint that pump and kind of them lines and everything, give everybody a fighting chance again when it comes to looking like the rest of the paint. Then I think we'll switch back over to body panels, start lining all of them up and getting them all sorted. Feeling good. I'm feeling good. I love that that went really well, and huge shout out to that Weber up in Spring Valley that we bought parts at, along with Dave over in Taylor. Those guys were a lot of help when it came to quizzing them about what needed to happen here to make this all work, and they definitely know what they're doing when it comes to old red equipment. So shout out to those guys and anyone else who's ever helped or left a comment down below.